Today, we are discussing rollovers for business startups, or ROBS. In short, ROBS will teach you how to use your retirement funds, tax-deferred, penalty, and debt-free. This innovative resource has become the fastest growing form of funding to help someone start, acquire, or grow a business. Two ROBS experts have created a series of comprehensive educational videos to help you become an educated and successful entrepreneur. The first, Larry Carnell, is the National Award-winning Entrepreneur of the Year, business and franchise expert, and Vice President of Benetrends Financial, the company that discovered this legal pathway in 1983. Carnell is recognized as one of the country's foremost ROBS experts and is credited with helping introduce this creative funding, wealth-building protection program. Joining Carnell is CPA Gary Bodie. Bodie holds a master's degree in accountancy and is considered a leading national expert on ROBS structures. He is also a business lecturer and contributing author on ROBS and C Corporation structures, which can help maximize your exit strategy benefits while minimizing your taxes. In addition, Bodie runs his own practice where he advises and works with entrepreneurs with ROBS structured businesses across the United States. How does a ROBS program compare with other funding options?
Well, there are many types of funding programs. There are SBA loans, small business administration loans, microloans, unsecured, security-backed lending, or what's referred to as portfolio loans, leasing, and other options. Of course, retirement asset funding, or the ROBS program, is also another program. Each program has certain features and benefits. The SBA program is typically prime plus about 2.75%, typically terms up to 7 to 10 years. So you can anticipate for every $100,000 at current rates, you're going to pay about $14,000 a month in loan and interest payments. In many cases, they'll want collateral. There are fast track or express or other types of loans where you have, if you're borrowing less than $150,000, you may not need collateral. Technically, be aware that the SBA, while they technically may only require 10%, the lenders are often require 15, 20% or more. So just because the SBA says it only has to be a minimum down payment, it's not realistic if the lenders are actually not loaning the money unless they have 20% down payment. Be aware that there are hundreds of SBA lenders out there. It's important to try to work with somebody similar to LendingTree. LendingTree is a national network of mortgage brokers that compete for your business. Finding somebody with large enough network of PLPs, preferred lender program providers, to increase your potential of getting approved. There was a time if you could fog up a mirror, you could go down to a local bank and get funding. That's no longer the case. Local banks deny as much as 60 to 80% of loans. But a full-service SBA broker can actually pre-qualify you, typically pre-qualify you in 1 to 2 days, tell you how much you qualify for on the front end, and guarantee that that loan's approved or you totally are reimbursed any fees. Currently, we're running about 98.3% approval rate compared to a 60-80% denial rate. That's pretty attractive. But again, there's unsecured loans where you don't have to put your home up for collateral, but those interest rates are significantly higher. Oftentimes the terms are lower, so you can have larger loan payments and other options like leasing and what have you. But what are you finding, Gary, are the most popular types of funding programs?
Well, it's interesting. I have 2 messages on my phone this morning ready for callbacks for advice on the ROBS program. And in this last tax year, it is very common to have 7 calls a day on ROBS transactions. So people are, the word is getting out somehow, I don't know how, that there is a way to use your retirement funds tax-free with a few strings attached to start a business. And of course, the appeal there is that you can finance your business with tax-free money from your own retirement account. And of course, when you're running your own business you're using your retirement account money, you're going to do whatever it takes to make sure that you're successful. So I find, that not only is ROBS becoming more popular, but more savvy people are using it. People that have come from corporate backgrounds and just don't want to do that anymore and want to say, open up a bed and breakfast on Main or places like that. They don't want their money trapped doing nothing, in the traditional 401k.
And of course, keep in mind, they now can use their retirement funds as the down payment for an SBA loan.
Right.
So they can actually increase their capital reach through the combination of those two. Our next video will be video number 10, Protecting and Building Wealth While Reducing Taxes.
Okay.